everybody knows it's me, but no one's ever knocked on my door or reprimanded me or anything. So until then, I'm gonna still keep on going. I'm Jeff from Longwood, Florida. I always tell people it's about 10 miles east of Orlando because nobody knows where Longwood is. Let's Paint the Trail on Facebook.
We're going to start with an out-of-work carpenter who discovered another talent to brighten the Seminole Trail. Fox 35's Melissa Mahadeo has that story this morning.
Art Drop is at the first of every month. I just take a bunch of paintings that I've done. If I want to make a bunch of them or I think it's going to be popular, I'll cut stencils out, usually a 3, 4, 5 layered stencil, and the time-consuming part is cutting them out. But once I do that, I can bang them out like a copy machine. Started out, I was dropping off 1 or 2 or at the most like 3 in the beginning, and then when Easter came, I said it's going to be the Paint the Trail Easter art drop, and I did 16 of them, and it was chaos. I mean, there were people, and I went back and read all the messages. People were like, "You ran me off the road," and that person ran a red light, and then you hear the other person go, "Sorry." Like they're messaging people, they're texting back and forth on the Facebook page. Everybody's glued to the Facebook page because the only clue that they're gonna get is it's a screenshot, a Google Map shot. It's not an actual Google Map link. I'll try to zoom out and show like Publix is here, and this is like the major road, 434. And you can pretty much tell where it is. And so it's just a cannonball. I call it a cannonball run race to the painting, So it's fun, and and it seems like it's getting bigger. More and more people are joining in on the fun. Yeah, well, it's weird. It spiraled out of control as far as I started doing it to aggravate people because I had this sort of temperament thing going on, this attitude, and didn't have the best intentions. I thought some people might like it, but I thought the majority of people wouldn't like it.
Every week we run, and on Sundays he always puts up a couple new panels, and my kids and I just love to look at them and read them.
Kind of becoming the seventh wonder of the world for this place,
I just wanted to clear enough space and get out of there so that I could hang up my next set of paintings, and before I could get out of there, immediately, everybody stopped and was like, "Are you the guy doing this?" And the very first guy, literally as soon as I started pulling some weeds out, this guy on a bike stopped. And he was like, "Hey!" He yells, "Hey!" at me, and I turn around, and I'm expecting, I'm calling the police or whatever. And he yells, "Did you do this?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "I love it!" And I was like, right then, I was like, "What?"
Wow, he's incredibly talented.
That is cool. Yeah, I always wondered what that was. I ride by there often, and now I know the whole story.
Now we know.
Gentleman walked up, this is probably about 2 years ago, and asked me, he goes, "Are you gonna be here for a little while?" And I was like, "Yeah, why?" He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get my kids." And then I was like, "Yeah, I'll be here for like an hour." He came back 15 minutes later, and he had this white envelope. And he just walked up, and he didn't have any kids with him. And I was like, "I thought you were getting your kids." He goes, "Here." And he hands me this envelope, and I was like, "What's this?" I opened it up, and it was a thank you card. He'd been waiting to see me, and he actually lives around here. And it was a thank you card, and I can't tell you how many thank you cards and notes I've gotten from people.
That's amazing.
It is cool. But he had $200 in there.
Oh, wow.
And I just remember like chasing him down the trail, like trying to give all of it back, but $20, I felt bad. And he was just like, "No, take it, please." And I was like, "Well, at least let me paint something for you." Because everybody gives me requests. And he was like, "Oh no, just do what you want." And so I told everybody the whole story on Facebook about trying to give the money back. And he gave me all this money, and he didn't even ask for a request. And I just felt weird because no one had ever given me that much money.